I tried trading gold for 30 days. So for those who haven't watched those 4 episodes, it was based on 4 episodes, 30 days, which is first week, second week, third week, and also fourth week. So we're basically focusing on gold only, and also I was trading SMC to trader. So if you haven't watched those 4 episodes, please make sure that you go back and watch those episodes. You can pause the video, go watch the episode, or maybe you can finish this video and also go back to watch those episodes to see what are the emotions that I was going through while trading gold at that time. So on today's video, I'm just going to share with you the emotions, the challenges, the things that I've never thought I will overcome while trading gold. Now let's speak about first episode. When I started that episode, I had a very positive mindset, not to lie. And also I wasn't aware of the challenges that I'm going to face. So when I started, I knew, or maybe I was positive enough to say that I'm going to have a very profitable trading, because I'm a profitable forex trader, but then I don't trade gold. I'm not focusing on one thing, but because of the experience that I have in the market, I thought I was going to beat this challenge. But I'm glad I wasn't in a loss. I was on break even at the end. But then I thought that week it was going to be positive. So I took all my efforts, I poured all my soul into this challenge. But I wasn't aware that I'm trading only one thing. That's the disadvantage. If you are a swing trader, and also the disadvantage again is being a swing trader. So we had two something that was working against us when we do this challenge, which is trading one pair, and also which is being a swing trader. You can't be a swing trader and trade one thing. You're gonna wait for even a week can pass by. If you can go back to that challenge, you will realize that we once took 2 weeks without trading, mainly because we are waiting for our market to mitigate our order blocks, but then the market was moving too slow. So one thing that I've learned for that week is the fact that I wasn't aware of the fact that I'm trading one pair. So if you're a swing trader and you trade one pair, my guy, I'm telling you, you're not really going to succeed unless maybe you are working, you are doing something on the other hand. You can be able to wait 2 weeks or 3 weeks maximum, or maybe minimum. I'm not really sure, because I've made this challenge for only 30 days. I didn't make it for only maybe 6 months to come up with a solid. So my opinion right now is mainly based on 30-day challenge that I had. So you can't be a swing trader and trade one pair. Is going to be tiring. You're going to go to the market and see none opportunity. You're going to still come back and see none opportunity. So my advice, things that I can do from episode one thing that I can say is that if you are focusing on one pair, please make sure that you are not a swing trader but a day trader. So if you are a scalper also, you can be able to navigate through the challenges of trading one pair. So what you need to focus on when we speak about swing trading, you are focusing on daily time frame. The last time frame that you can go to is 4 hour time frame. So that's where I was ending my time frame. To go to the lower time frame, I was ending it on 4 hour. I was focusing mainly on daily time frame and also on H4. So that's why I wasn't able to take much trades to trade that challenge. I only took one trade and it was an event. So just focus mainly on maybe 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour maximum 1 hour maximum. So those are the things that I've learned. We had two disadvantages, which is trading one pair and being a swing trader. So to fix that, you must stop being a swing trader. You must be a day trader or maybe a scalper, and also you need to focus on small time frame. Like I said, if you are a scalper or whatever, you are going to focus on H1 lower than H1, which is 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 40 minutes. It doesn't matter. So those are the things that I've learned. Now let's speak about day two, what was happening in my mind. The things that was happening in my mind is only one thing. I made the biggest mistake in my life. The mistake that I've made is the fact that I was a swing trader trading one pair. So I knew right now, in the middle of this challenge, I knew that it was going to be tough, but I told myself that I'm not going to give up. I'm going to make sure that I finish this challenge, and I'm glad I did. So I knew that there are days that are going to pass by without me trading. There are days whereby I'm going to be tired to go back to the market and see nothing. So on day two, that's when I started to hit reality and say, damn, I should have maybe choose multiple pairs to trade, so that if I'm waiting for this pair and the other pair will apply or maybe give me any opportunity, or maybe if not true giving me opportunities, there are other. That's why now I'm going to make a challenge whereby I'm trading 4 pairs. So please make sure that you subscribe so that you can see that challenge is coming very soon, and also it's going to take 30 days, which is a month. Now let's speak about episode 3. Episode 3, now it became tougher than episode 2, because I knew the challenges, and for the fact that I knew the challenges, we have a week that has been passed without us trading. It was difficult. I thought maybe I'm going to finish this challenge without taking any trade because the market was very slow. I think the main reason is because it's January, so the investors are only coming back. They are not forcefully in the market like during the year. They are starting to come back to analyze what they are going to invest in. That's why the market was too slow. But maybe on February the market will come up with impulsive move, I don't know. But it became difficult thinking that, oh my god, I only took one trade and it's a loss. That trade, which was event, we took a loss right over there. But then to think that I'm going to finish this challenge with a loss, it became difficult. It played with my mind, but I told myself that I need to stay the course. I need to make sure that I follow my trading plan. And also there was a comment on YouTube right over here. I don't know, I will put a comment right over here whereby someone said I mustn't wait for the market to come to where I was anticipating it to come. But then what I need to do is to create opportunities. That thing really played with my mind to say, how about I draw something and say this will come here and then trade? Like I was running through my mind to say, let me create an opportunity. But then something came to my mind, as always say, that you need to focus, you need to stay the course, you need to follow your plan. So I stayed and followed my plan, that if the market doesn't do what I focused it to do, or maybe if I'm planning that the market needs to come to this point, if it comes to this point, I'm looking for a certain entry criteria, that's when I will take a trade. If it doesn't do that, I'm not going to take any trade. Even if we take this episode also without trading, which is episode 3, it's fine. And that's exactly what happened. We took episode 3 without taking any trades. So one thing that I've learned on episode 3 is to stay the course. Stay the course up until you do what we anticipated. If it wasn't part of your plan, please stay away. Do what you plan to do, not what you didn't plan just because you see something you didn't plan it and then you say, let me take a risk. That's not how trading works. Trading, you need to plan. And also when your plan come to place, that's when you take action. Now let's speak about the last episode of the challenge, which is episode 4. What was running in my mind before I checked the calendar was the fact that it might happen that I finished this challenge with a loss. Remember on episode 1, we took a loss and I was okay with the fact that maybe I will be trading one. But I made an update, or I told people that even if I don't take any trade, it's fine. I've realized that I've made a mistake of trading one pair as a swing trader for 30 days because I'm not going to get so many opportunities. But after going to the calendar, I've seen that we had 2 events that are going to move the market massively. So that gave me a positive mind to say I'm going to trade those events and also see what will be the outcomes. Even if I lose those events because I'm not used to trade events, it's okay. But for the fact that I will be trading, the main thing is to trade. So imagine starting a challenge and never trade, or trade only once, but you keep updating people, hey, I'm looking for this, but nothing is happening. So I was positive because of the events. Those events was FOMC and also NFP. But the tricky part is that I didn't trade them, mainly because of load shedding. I was experiencing load shedding through those events. So it was a tough one. But there's an opportunity that we got. But we almost lost that opportunity. Let me explain what happened. Remember, as a SMC, you need to outline or highlight your POI, which is point of interest. So I highlighted it and I waited. I went to sleep. When I wake up, I think it's around Thursday. When I wake up on Thursday, meanwhile on Wednesday, I missed an event. So I woke up. When I woke up, I've seen that the trade came to a POI and moved a little bit. What I've done at that point, I managed to go to lower time frame to look for a second opportunity. If you know what we say to refine your entries, that's what I did. If you want a video whereby I'm explaining how to refine your entries, please make sure that you comment down below. So I refined the entries and I was looking for selling opportunities, but for the second time, not for the first time. The first time it misses us. That's why we went to a smaller time frame to refine the entries to look for a second opportunities that we can occur. And fortunately, we managed to grab it. But the tricky part is that there was a slightly few pips that we had to wait for the market to go to that point. So for me, I've realized that it may happen that the market might take few pips to go to that point and then return to give us selling opportunities. So because of those few pips, I've realized that it doesn't matter even if I have a slightly bigger stop loss. So I entered manually. After I entered, no drawdown, I went straight to the profits. I was like, if I can take 1:1 risk ratio, I'm closing this trade. Mainly because 1:1 risk ratio is going to cover the loss that we had before, which was $6. So I managed to make sure that I kept $6. And it was for the best because after taking my $6, the market shot to the upper side. If I did not take that profit on $6 and say I was looking for the market to go down there, I will have taken out on a break even because I did take my stop to the break even. So that's one thing that I've did. So at the end of the challenge, we were on break even. Firstly, we've lost $6 and we made our $6 again. So we're on break even. I'm proud to say that I didn't lose. At least I was on break even. It's better than nothing. It's better than losing. So please, things that you need to learn is to learn, be patient, follow your plan. Never ever trade one pair as a swing trader. You rather be a scalper or a day trader. So those are the three things that you need to consider or you need to learn out of the challenge that I made. So up to so far, the next video that is coming is the video that I'm going to trade 4 pairs, which is GBP pairs. Please watch that video and see and learn something. While I'm doing something, please learn. While you are watching, grab a pen. Learn from my mistakes. I'm doing the mistakes for you. I'm trading on my own. I know how to trade, but I'm taking other challenges. I trade SMC and I trade multiple pairs. So now I'm challenging myself. For the people that are trading gold only using swing trade, I'm challenging myself or someone who wanna be that these are the things that you need to be aware of. So even if someone says go trade trend line only, I will go and come back with the feedback whether it is working while I was trying out, and also to show you or maybe to give you advices what you need to do based on the experience that I had. And also you can watch the videos and also learn and rectify the mistakes that I've done. this is the end of the video. Please make sure that you subscribe, like. Let's give this video at least 400 likes. That's only thing that I'm working for.